Welcome back to the next episode of the ABS podcast. I'm Butter,
I'm Alan.
and today we're going to talk about
Anything
anything but
but
standard.
standard. Today we've got a pretty cool lineup for you guys. We're gonna start off talking about what we've been up to in the Pokemon TCG. Then we've got the first of two new segments on the channel, ABS in the kitchen, where we kind of bring a deck idea and we kind of just spitball what a deck would start to look like. We don't go full deck tech or anything. We're just kind of spitballing ideas for a format. We're going to move on and talk about the GLC 3K that happened a couple weeks ago at Full Grip Games. Then we're going to get into our main topic, which is pre-release and really limited in general in the Pokemon TCG, and maybe kind of what that looks like compared to other games, and maybe ways that we think it could be improved, or maybe ways that we hope that format could be different things that we would like to see in that format. And then the final thing we'll be doing today is the final of our two new segments, To the Top, where we both bring a card for the other to guess how high it's gotten in its Limitless page career.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good episode today, Adon.
So, Butter, my buddy, my pal, what have you been up to in the Pokemon TCG?
Well, other than running the pre-releases that we just had for the new Mega Evolution set, I also had a GLC tournament that I played in recently, and I got my Fairy type badge.
Fairy type badge?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
With Fairy type control, which was pretty sick.
It's insane.
Yeah.
How many people were at the tournament?
Well, there's only 4 of us.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, hey, we all had fun.
Hey, I mean, but still, it counts.
Still, it counts.
It counts.
I got my Fairy badge. I won 2 of the rounds and tied the other one. Fun fact, that's the first time I've tied with Fairy control. So, I'm not a slow player. It's okay.
Valid. I mean, you won the other 2 rounds, so hey.
I did, yeah. So round 1, I tied against my friend James. He was playing. Oh, what was he playing? He was playing Fire. He had a Fire deck
really
built.
cool.
Yeah. And he just had a slow start, and of course, Fairy Control can't really start doing its thing until the other person does. So we just ended up tying. And then round 2, I milled Victor with his lightning deck. I milled his deck down to 0.
That's crazy.
And then he decked out. And then round 3 was against Alex, who was playing Fire as well. And technically I did mill him out, but not in the normal fashion. He had 2 cards left in his hand, 1 card left in his deck, and he had 4 prize cards. I said, Iono, you draw your whole deck, and then I pass and you lose.
Dang.
Yes.
Iono Mill.
That's
pretty cool.
Because I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah,
I could have done it the other way too.
And you know what? It was funny.
It was funny.
And we get to talk about it on the podcast.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
But other than that, just ran the pre-release, had a lot of fun with that. We're going to talk about that in a sec. Anyways, played in the GLC event, and then I just been working, grinding.
I feel you.
So
yeah, same on this side.
Yeah.
I, as Butter already knows, I have not been around to a lot of Pokemon events. I think I did
He's been like in a cave somewhere, like studying jujitsu or something. I don't know.
Well, that's just how it is when the school year gets started first for me. I just kind of have to do that. But I did end up going to a pre-release, which is kind of how I got the idea to do this topic for this podcast. Because pre-release was a lot of fun. I like pre-release. I like limited in general, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. The only other thing that I really have had time for is Butter and I and another friend of ours. We all got to go bulk diving at the next town over, and we got a bunch of random stuff. I got a bunch of like Worlds Dex cards from like 2014. I think there was one 2004 card in there too.
Oh yeah.
And I picked up like 6 max elixirs.
Yeah. I think I had picked up some stuff too. Oh, Adon got a Tapu Koko Prism. I remember.
Oh, that's true. I got a Tapu Koko Prism for like 35 cents or something.
I had picked up a Zekrom EX I needed for the format that shall not be named. But I needed it, so it's okay.
Real. I was what else did I get from there? I don't remember. I got bunches. I mean,
You got a Guzma, a muscle band.
Yeah, it was like just a bunch of random, really good, like
good cards, good GLC
cards. I mean,
cards,
really good
expanded
GLC cards, expanded cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know of any decks that run 4 Max Elixir and expanded? I can't think of one. I have them. I have a set now, but
I mean, I have a Lightning expanded deck built right now, but it only plays 3 because you also have electric generator.
Yeah, so you just run like 4 generators, 3 Max Elixir.
Bunch, like I think I play 15 lightning energy.
Dang.
You always hit. You hit an energy every time.
Hit every time. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. Lightning's really good. It's just got all the stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Tapu Koko, Thunder Mountain, Miraidon, Iron Hands, E-Power.
Yeah.
So many things.
Maybe that's what I have to go now that I have this. Now that I have all those Max Elixirs.
Exactly.
Well, anyways, that's what we've been up to. Let's move on to our first ever recurring segment on the podcast.
Yeah.
ABS in the kitchen, where we bring a cool deck idea or a 2-card interaction, and then we kind of spitball ideas about what a deck would look like. So I think I'll go first.
Of course.
And I'll be totally transparent. I saw this on Twitter. I wish I remembered the person's at, but I was so enthralled in the deck idea, I didn't remember to write it down. And let me tell you about it, okay?
It was a blur moment for him.
It was so exciting. So the build around here is Marshadow GX.
Marshadow GX.
For the viewers that are not on the YouTube, a Marshadow GX, 150 HP fighting type Pokemon with the ability Shadow Hunt. This Pokemon can use attacks of any basic Pokemon in your discard pile. You still need the necessary energy to use that attack. The attacks don't matter.
I mean, hey, you could use this GX attack.
Peerless 100 blows GX. It does 50 damage times the amount of basic energy attached to this Pokemon.
It's not good, but
I guess. You could, you know what? You're technically right. You could use it.
You could.
Technically. But that's not what we're trying to do in this deck.
What are you trying to do it on?
It's pretty funny. This tweet had Marshadow. It had 2 pictures in it.
Oh yeah.
No text.
Those two.
It had Marshadow GX, and then it had a Badoo on the other side.
Badoo.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So what the deck is trying to do is you dump the Dew, and you can use Itchy Pollen from the graveyard for free.
Hey yo.
With Marshadow GX.
150 HP Badoo?
Now that's what I thought at first, right? It's just 150 HP Badoo, right? That's cool, I guess, but not amazing. But hear me out.
There's more.
We've got Diancie
Prism Star. Hey
yeah.
yo.
We've got Dojo.
Oh yeah, Dojo. Okay.
My guy, we've got a Fighting Fury Bell. I don't know if that's the best one.
I mean, there's other tools you can play.
Max.
There's a lot of
Muscle Band. Yeah, a lot of tools.
You can do some stuff.
Muscle Band. Yeah, that's probably what I was going to say.
Yeah.
There's also the new the little Gatorade looking guy.
Premium Power Pro,
brother.
Yeah, I guess you also have Fighting Gong too, right?
Yeah. You also get Fighting Gong. But so with everything put together, Diancie adds 20. The powerless Powerade adds 30. The Dojo, if you're behind on prizes, adds 20.
40.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And then there's something else.
Strong energy.
Dude.
We almost forgot about strong.
I almost forgot about strong energy, dude. Exactly. Even more. Well, so that's what, like 50, 40. The 40 from the 40 from the. It's like 100 and something, okay? It's like you're hitting for like 100 and something. I'm not gonna do the math right now, but you're hitting for like 100 and something damage
for free. Well, with strong energy, you're playing strong energy. But,
for like
a bunch of cards,
a bunch of cards. But the synergy,
the synergy. I mean, hey,
dude, for free, no energy attachment. You just item lock plus like doing, even if you do like just 100 damage, every turn. Item lock.
That's pretty good. That's more than Seismitoad EX ever did.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then of course in the comments you had people kind of talking about all the things, and so when I started when they started talking about the same things we're talking about, right? Strong
Yeah,
energy, the dojo, the Diancie Prism Star, and so but that's it. That's as far as I've gotten. And so when I was trying to think about the deck, and the reason I wanted to bring it up in ABS in the kitchen was, what else is in the deck? We've got probably 4 battle compressor to dump the dew,
for sure, for sure.
but then and we've got all the like fighting type stuff, right?
The fighting stuff, yes.
But what other basic Pokemon do we add? What are our other attackers?
Well, I just mentioned Seismitoad X. You know what card they used to play in Seismitoad X?
I would love to know.
Hypnotoxic Laser.
Dude.
Poison package.
Poison package plus
you could play the
item lock?
Yeah. Just like the good old days,
Just like the good old days. I don't know how many people
No, they weren't that good.
I wonder how many people would agree with you.
No, the people that played Seismitoad would say it was good. I was not one of those. But you could play Hypnotoxic Laser. You know what goes well with Hypnotoxic Laser, Adon?
What goes good with Hypnotoxic Laser?
Burning Shadows Seviper.
What does Burning Shadow Seviper do?
Its ability says it adds 10 plus poison to the poison. The initial 10. You could play 4 of those theoretically. You put them all down, that's plus 40. And then you could put Radiant Hisuian Sneasler in play and add 20 more.
Dude,
70 poison.
Dude, actually?
That's a lot of poison.
You just cart everything into play turn 1
with Precious Trolley.
What did I say?
You said cart?
Cart.
Were you trying to say switch cart? I mean, hey, it looks like a cart.
It does kind of look like a cart. Yeah, you trolley.
You
trolley all of them into play, and then you just battle compressor everything out of the deck.
Exactly.
I can see it happening.
That'd be kind of cool.
That was kind of, I think we're kind of cooking, and then you just hit for like 100 plus like 100 poison or something crazy.
Exactly.
I kind of like it. Now, whenever I was thinking about other basic Pokemon, my head immediately went to like, what other things can we copy besides Bidoof?
For sure.
And I immediately thought about GX attacks. Right?
Yes. I mean, because we're not using Peerless 100 Blows.
If we're using Peerless 100 Blows, we're
probably losing.
We're probably losing.
I mean, hey, you did 70 because you have a strong energy.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
You know what? We can't have 4 Vipers and a Radiant Hisuian Sneasler in play because we also need Diancie Prism Star.
Oh, you're right.
So 3 Vipers.
Yeah. And actually, Peerless 100 Blow says 50 damage times the amount of basic.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Basic.
We'd have to put well, I mean, to be fair, that's what Fighting Dojo says too. It has to be basic energy.
Oh.
Yeah, to add the damage at all. Oh. And it can't be an Ultra Beast, but that's not relevant.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
So maybe we do a different stadium. Maybe we do just like one of the poison stadiums or something, like Burbank. Yeah. Good old Laser Bank. Why not?
Ooh, that's my stuff right there.
I mean, I may not like Toad, but Laser Bank, I always loved Laser Bank. That was a fun time.
But yeah, I don't know. I immediately thought about other GX attackers like maybe Muck and Alolan Muck GX.
The heck does that card do?
Well, all the other stuff we're not looking at, 'cause it's like 3 and 4 attack costs. But Nasty Goo Mix GX says your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned for no energy.
Hey yo.
Yeah, and then if it has at least 4 energy attached to it, in addition to its attack, put 15 damage counters on it instead of 1 in between turns. But it's kind of like, I think it'd be like one of those things where if you miss the sleep on the laser or something, you can just paralyze it to buy you a turn.
You could also use it late game with like an Iono or in play, put them down to like 1 or 2 cards and then just say, hey, you're paralyzed now.
True. I don't know. I thought about the Guzzlord GX as well, but I mean, that's like 5 darkness energies to take 2 extra prices.
Yeah, and we're not playing dark energies.
Yeah, no, not in this deck, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, the interaction there seems pretty cool, and I might have to build this and get a couple games in with it.
I mean, hey, if we're talking about GX attacks, we could look at some of the normal type GX attacks, because like, I mean, hey, they don't need dark energy or anything.
You're right.
You could use fighting energy. So let me take a look real quick. Hold on. Normal types. Let me search them up real quick. Maybe there's something cool here we could use. What about Joymaker GX on EVG?
What does that even do?
It just puts
brother?
3 cards from your discard into your hand.
Oh yeah, no, we want cards in
No,
the
it's-
discard pile.
you could put your battle compressors in your hand again, and do it again.
True, we could do that. I don't know what ace spec do we play.
I mean, you did say Precious Trolley earlier. We could do that, but I mean,
Probably.
Secret Box could also be good too,
True.
because that could get like
You could get a
insert
stadium.
supporter,
Yeah.
and then your Poison Stadium, your Muscle Band, and then like a Premium Power Pro if you needed, or a Battle Compressor.
Yeah, probably battle compressor.
Yeah, and then whatever supporter you so choose, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hey,
if you put a Hilda in there, you can get the strong energy.
oh, you could get the strong energy off the Hilda, and then you could just grab like, I guess no evolution. I don't know if there's an evolution we could play that would matter.
Is there another supporter that grabs you a
Colossus Tenacity, which would grab a stadium though.
Another stadium,
Yeah. But I mean, hey, it lets you grab your strong energy.
Yeah, and it gets you if they bump your bank off the field. You can put.
You can grab an extra Burbank off of your Secret Box.
You gotta stay prepared. You gotta keep that thing on you,
just in case. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. You could, you could play Drampa GX. How about that?
What does Trompa's GX attack do?
Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 10.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
But hey, it also has Righteous Edge. You could discard their special energies from their active Pokemon.
Hey, yo, the secret dragon tech, bro.
Yeah,
discard the double dragon energies.
Just run Regidrago out of their dragon energies.
That's not bad.
Double dragon energies.
Paralyze them, put them to sleep. All that.
I mean, you could also run like insert any Pokemon that says they can't retreat, because people love to play those in standard.
Yeah, I could see I could see your very first battle compressor being like Pitch Badoo, the little not Garganackle, the little one, the little salt guy.
Knackley.
Yeah, that's the one. Knackley.
Yeah, Knackley.
And then like an Alolan Muck GX or whatever.
Exactly.
The tag team guy.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. There's some cooking to be done with
there
this
deck. Is, for sure. There's a lot going on. You could do endless possibilities, honestly.
And anyways, that's my pick for ABS in the kitchen. Butter, what do you got for us?
I've got Jinx EX.
Jinx EX. Okay. And for those listening at home, not on YouTube, I'll go ahead and read off what this impressive Pokemon card does. Jinx EX, a 200 HP water type basic. For 1 water and 2 colorless, we have Heart Stopping Kiss. If your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, it is knocked out. And then it's got Icy Wind for 3 water energy. It does 120 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. I'm assuming we're not using Icy Wind here.
No, we're that's the one we're using. We're using Icy Wind for sure. It's the best attack in the game, actually.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. We're using Heart Stopping Kiss here with the Jinx EX. And Adon, you might be wondering, how are we going to put them to sleep?
I would love to know.
Mareep from Lost Thunder.
Okay.
You know what that card does, Adon?
I'm thinking put people to sleep.
Yeah. Its ability says when it's in the active, you can use this ability and put your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep for free. So
that's just on the ability, just activate it, and then they're asleep.
Boom, they're asleep. Done deal. Yeah.
And then you just retreat the Marie, pull up Jinx, and then you just knock them out. Whatever's there.
Exactly. You could use U-turn board to retreat it. You could use Latias EX to retreat it.
True.
And if they Field Blower the U-turn board, it comes back. Just like that.
I see. And you know what? You know something that we forgot to talk about?
What?
We forgot to talk about the formats. Mine was obvious, and I know mine is obviously an expanded, and this would also be an expanded.
This would also be an expanded, yes.
Yeah. So thinking about it in the context of expanded, I mean, I don't know. So that's like the whole game plan, huh?
That's it.
The deck looks like 3 Jinx EX, 4 Mareep.
Nah, you don't need 4. You need like 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just need to go 1 and play.
True. I guess it's never gonna be.
Then knock it out. Just get it back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then like some U-turn boards and like.
Yeah. Well, Adon, you know how we're gonna power it up?
Yeah, I would like to, because it's 1 water and 2 colorless for the instant knock-o attack.
Well, you see, in expanded, there's 3 different double energy effects we could play.
True, we got double
turbo,
double
colorless, and twin energy.
Yeah.
So you could play technically you could play 12. We're not gonna play 12. We'll probably play like 6, to be fair.
Fair.
But then, well, you see, Jinx is a water type, so you can just play Aqua Patch.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I saw this card and I was like, "What is Buddy cooking? Like what? Like I know this is ABS in the kitchen, but it's burning
It's
right
kind of
now.
burnt.
It's
It's kind of
burning.
burning. I don't know.
But
No.
you know what? I mean, yeah, you just Aqua Patch, attach DCE, and then
Exactly.
hit, right?
You could also just play Raihan if they took a knockout.
Yeah.
Raihan, search for the double energy
Yeah.
and attach the water from the discard.
I mean,
Just like that.
sounds efficient to me. Like,
Yeah.
and like I guess theoretically in expanded, you only have to kill 3 things, right?
Exactly.
For the most part,
you just
right?
KO 3 2-prizers.
Yeah, just KO 3 2-prizers.
Yeah.
With Jinx. So it really only needs to be either 2 Aqua Patch, 2 DCE, or sorry, 3 Aqua Patch, 3 DCE, or like 2 Aqua Patch and a Raihan, which just doesn't seem crazy to me.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's one. I'd say there's one of 2 ways we could go about the engine, because of course you got your Jinx, you got your Mareep. Well, how are you drawing cards? How you gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you could play Octillery with Abyssal Hand, draw until you have 5, or you could play the Inteleon line and search for your trainers like Raihan, Aqua Patch.
Dude, you just
stuff
search
like
for
that.
Raihan?
Exactly. And you could play Dive Ball, which searches the entire Inteleon line and the Jinx.
Oh, you're right.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm seeing the vision.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, "This does not seem like a good deck," but you've convinced me. You convinced me.
Yeah.
Maybe we're
gonna stop some hearts with these kisses, you know.
yeah. Hearts, yeah. You know what? I'm sold. It might work. It might work.
And who knows? Maybe our first gameplay video is expanded, and I destroy Adon with my Jinx EX deck.
You destroy my Marshadow box with Jinx EX.
Exactly.
I mean, it kills Marshadow.
True, and Raihan's not an item card.
True. Oh, dude, that sounds like a bad matchup.
It probably is.
You just Inteleon or whatever for the Raihan,
and just
knock me out every time. Wow.
Boom.
That's rough. That's rough.
That'd be cool. I don't know.
I gotta flip heads on the lasers or something.
Just flip heads. Put me to sleep instead. Turn the tables.
Dude, put 1 Jinx EX in my thing just in case I.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna heart stop and kiss me?
Dude, I can heart stop and kiss with Marshadow GX.
You could.
I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I could.
Yeah, you could. Raihan, I guess.
Yeah.
Raihan, it just solves all the problems.
Solves all the problems, yeah. The theoretical Raihan.
Like, yeah, it's just like flex tape. You just put the Raihan against the leaking boat and it does the thing. You know.
That's so funny.
But yeah.
Well, that was an interesting segment of ABS in the kitchen. I think we need to get out of the kitchen though, buddy. I think it's starting to get a little burnt in here.
Yeah. I'm starting to smell smoke. I think. I don't know.
Oh man. But yeah, well, we hope y'all enjoyed the first recurring segment. And if you guys want to build deck lists and show them to us, a Marshadow box deck list or a Jinx EX deck list,
or any deck list for that matter.
Yeah,
anything but standard though.
Yeah, anything but standard.
Yes.
Or if there's any card interactions or stuff you think we should talk about for ABS in the kitchen, feel free to reach out on the Twitter or anywhere.
Yeah, leave a comment on one of the Twitter posts. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel.
Send us a letter, smoke signal, whatever.
Yeah. Maybe do like one of those rain dances or something like that. Get our attention,
Just don't make it rain. All right. Moving on from ABS in the kitchen, we're going to talk about the GLC 3K that happened over at Full Grip Games, and specifically the top 4 decks, and specifically what looking at their deck list, trying to see how much the Mega Evolution
impacted the GLC format. I'm curious to see what GLC or what Mega Evolution cards people were cooking with over the weekend, for sure. And to start off with, we're going to look at the 3rd and 4th place. I don't know specifically the order of the 3rd to 4th place, but the top 4 decks. Starting off with the water deck that got top 4 with, I I believe his name is Trevor Redding. Is our guy there. For the YouTube viewers, you can see his Twitter handle on there. For the people that aren't watching on YouTube, it is TankMin5. The T is capitalized. Yeah, he's got this water deck, this cool water deck, and looking at it here, I'm seeing I'm just seeing one Mega Evolution card, Adon.
And you know what? I think that's gonna be a familiar trend the rest of these deck lists, Butter. Unfortunately.
Yeah, this we've got Lily's Determination is the newest card here. None of the others are that new. But hey, I mean, water gets the job done though.
Yeah,
It doesn't need new cards.
yeah. I mean, it does the thing. It's got just super duper efficient cards, like Pokemon. I mean, the engine is so strong. I
For
mean,
sure.
in this deck list in particular, you've got Inteleon that we just talked about, right? Just
Yeah, search
gets
for the
you-
trainers, man.
gets you whatever you need, and then all the good, the variety of rain dances, right?
Oh, for sure.
We've got the one that puts it on the bench, and Baxcalibur that puts it on anything.
Yeah, he's not even playing the Blastoise. Who
Yeah.
needs him?
Who needs them, bro?
Yeah. Looking here, although I've seen with the trend in water lists recently, people have been cutting Starmie in favor of superior energy retrieval and energy retrieval.
Oh, really?
Who needs to put a Pokemon in play when item cards can do it instead?
Yeah, and I think the Pokemon slots in water specifically is so premium
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean,
Like you're filling your bench every game.
every game, and I mean because Starmie's got to contend with the bags with the Inteleon, the Abysmal Hand Octillery. Like
For sure.
there's just
For sure.
you have so many good options in water that it makes sense, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Looking at it, other than that, it seems like a pretty standard clear cut water list for the most part. Yeah. I mean, hey, it gets the job done though.
Water good.
Water good. Good job for Trevor Redding. He did a good job. Got 3rd/4th. Next, we're going to be looking at actually one of my good friends, Ihana's psychic list. Congrats to Ihana for getting top 4. For the YouTube viewers, the Twitter handle's on the picture, but if you're not listening or if you're not watching on YouTube, the handle is Chari Likes Ches. And yeah, so we've got the psychic list. Adon, take a guess. How many mega cards are in this set or in this deck?
In this deck list, well, I'm only seeing the one, my friend.
Oh, you missed one. There's one Ralts.
You're right. I almost wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, they've got Lily and Ralts. Actually, two mega cards.
Count them, 2.
We're getting up there now.
And for the viewers at home, Butter, could you please elaborate on what Ralts does? The new Ralts.
Yes. Well, firstly, of course, it has 70 HP, which is pretty good considering Dragon decks are playing Raging Bolt nowadays, and they need 3 energies to KO that guy with its sniping attack.
I see.
But also, its first attack for a colorless collect draws 1 card.
Nice.
Which isn't bad if you're in a pinch. You need to draw some cards. You can collect them with Ralts.
You can also send Ralts to the graveyard and copy it with Marshadow GX.
I mean, you could do that. But you could just put Drampa GX in the discard and shuffle draw 10.
You know what? You're right. But anyway, yeah. So what do you think? What Ralts were people usually running in Psychic GLC before that?
So I would say for the most part, the lists I've seen, and even me personally with my Psychic list, I've been playing the Paralyzing Gaze Ralts from Plasma Storm.
Yeah.
For colorless energy, flip a coin. If heads, you paralyze their active Pokemon. The only issue is it's got 60 HP.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah. That's exactly where I was gonna go. I think the attack is better on the other Ralts, the paralysis
for sure.
But I think the 60 HP, like you mentioned before, for the Dragon matchup is I mean, the 70 HP is just premium at this point of the
for
game,
sure. That's 6 basic Dragon list that's been going around like everywhere. It's just so consistent, and Raging Bolt just causing havoc across the GLC format, and putting in a 70 HP Ralts over a 60 HP Ralts, definitely a good call to do. I'd say if we had a 70 HP Inkay, we'd play that too, but we only have that guy, so it's okay. But looking at this Psychic list though, it's looking pretty standard clear cut, I'd say. You've got all your usual suspects, Malamar, Xatu as your draw support energy acceleration. You've got a plethora of attackers. You've got Ladio, Scaratina, the new Iron Boulder. Well, I say new. It's been a few sets, but it's new. It's new to Psychic, I'd say. Not
Newish,
as many
yeah.
people played it even when it first came out, I'd say, but it's definitely been seeing a lot more an uptick in play for sure.
A really funny story about Iron Boulder. I remember the first time I played against that card because as soon as it came out, Butter put it in his Psychic GLC and I was playing against him. And I remember just reading that card for the first time and being like, bro, this card is dookie.
This card's
bro. This
dookie.
card's bad. And I straight up was like, bro, this card's bad. Why are you playing it? Ha ha ha, he. Well, then Iron Boulder proceeds to sweep the whole game pretty much almost by itself.
I took like 5 of the prize
Like
cards, I think.
5 prize cards with
Yeah.
the stinking Iron Boulder, and
It's
I
pretty
mean I
good.
was probably playing like my bad fire
Fire burn deck?
fire burn deck, but still I was like, oh,
You heard it here first. Adon said his fire deck is bad.
well back then, but we're talking about when Iron Boulder came out. You know, that was like version 2.
That
We're
was
like
a few sets ago.
few sets ago, buddy.
True.
but I just remember that's one of those memories that always sticks in my head about that card. I'm like, oh my god, I got steamrolled by that card after like calling it bad like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Another interesting thing about this list, if you'll go ahead and go look over there at the tool section, we've got U-turn board, TM Evo, TM Blindside, and that's not all. TM Crisis Punch.
That's a lot of TMs, man. That's a lot of TMs.
And
that's crazy.
A lot
work.
of TMs you normally wouldn't see. We
For
normally
sure.
don't see Crisis Punch or Blindside. But I mean, you got the Natu.
Yeah, you've got the Natu that
The
takes an extra
Ancient Trait.
prize. Yeah, with
you
the
can
Ancient Trait Plus.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Ihana plays Devolution Spray, which is something I've seen myself more recently with Psychic is the Devolution Spray Blindside combo. Crisis Punch not as often, but they've got the Crisis Punch in there. So, I mean, hey, that's pretty good being able to blindside even as early as like turn 2 or 3 hypothetically with the Natu could be really good, but also using it late game with the Crisis Punch to get those nab 2 prizes really easily is definitely a very potent combination.
Yeah, those are some sick TMs, and I'm glad they get. I mean, the attacks are really powerful
for sure,
but it just seems like nobody ever found a really good way to like abuse them. I think this is the closest we've gotten to
really this is the peak
them.
of TM abuse right here.
Yeah.
I also see something I didn't notice when I first saw this list, but it's got Lieutenant Surge in there.
Yeah.
Being able to play technically 3 supporters, including the Surge itself in the turn is very good. You could do a handful of things. You could late game, you could go in plus teammates in a turn. You could go Guzma or Lysandre plus Raihan in a turn. You know, you could do a lot of things with the Surge for sure.
Using it early to really set up your board, or using it late game to like end you and your opponent down to 1 card or something, and then getting teammates to like get whatever you need.
Exactly. That's just a good combo for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, congrats to Ihana for making top 4 with a pretty sick Psychic list. And now we're going to move on to our second place list. You guessed it. It's another Psychic deck. Who would have thought? Psychic's pretty good. This time it's Jesse Parker's list. His Twitter handle is Jesse Parker, but just take the A out of his last name, and there you go. You got his Twitter hat. For the viewers who are just listening, we've got the Psychic list up, but he's got the Fampy plush in his picture. My boy
goes hard.
Yeah. Looking at this listed on, how many Mega Evolution cards do you see in there?
We got the one. We got the Lily's Determination.
Who would have thought? But looking at this list more in depth, other than the new cards,
yeah,
the first thing that catches my eye is Garbotoxin Garbodor with the ability lock. That is a crazy good card. And I also see Shopping Center to be able to pick the tool up off of it to turn off the ability lock.
Yeah, for those of you at home who don't know the let's say who have not had the honor of playing against Garbotoxin Garbodor, when Garbodor has a tool attached, ability is just off.
Yeah, it turns off every ability other than Garbotoxin itself.
And Shopping Center says, hey, whenever you want, you can just pick up a tool card off your Pokemon. So you put a tool on Garbodor, and then when it's your turn, you pick it up. You get to use abilities, and then guess what? Just put it on back for your opponent's turn. Say, have fun.
Have fun, no abilities.
Have fun
Sorry.
with that Inteleon in your hand, buddy.
Exactly.
Sorry.
That's a pretty good card, not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen the combination of Garbotoxin and Shopping Center. But I mean, I bet it goes crazy.
Yeah. The other day, I played a GLC game versus one of our local seniors who he doesn't play GLC himself as often, but he'll borrow a deck every now and then from me, and we'll do some GLC action. But I had to teach him about the ye olde Garbotoxin ways.
You Garbotoxin the senior.
I sure did.
It's crazy work.
And I played that guy down. I put a tool on it. I think the first tool I put on it for that game was Luxurious Cape.
Oh my gosh.
Because I couldn't find Floatstone. So I put it on there and I said, hey, you should read this ability real quick. And he read it. He was like, what the heck? Come on. I can't use my abilities? And I was like, yeah, unless you get rid of the tool. And then he went and field blowered me.
Oh, well, there you go. He's like, oh, there you go.
You know, this gets rid of tools.
And you know, he was right, I guess.
But other than the Garbotoxin Garbodor, of course you've got your usual suspects in Psychic. You've got the Malamar and the Xatu.
That was the Iron Boulder again.
I see Iron Boulder again. There
good
he
card,
goes again.
Good card. Notoriously good card.
Yeah, he's also got the Wobbuffet. He's got Mewtwo Necrozma as well. Those weren't in the other Psychic deck, but you know they're pretty good. There's a lot of good Psychic attackers.
Another card that wasn't in the other Psychic deck is the Frillish, right? The new Frillish.
The item lock Frillish from the whichever black or white set.
Black
one of the two.
White, I don't know which one it was in, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's one of those. But
you know something that I just thought of. I mean, you Garbotoxin plus item lock.
Yeah, that's pretty gross, honestly. Yeah. That reminds me of, I don't know, Sasmato Garbodor.
Oh,
who'd have thought?
Wow,
who'd have thought somebody was going to go and
still
a good combo. Item locking, ability lock. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
They've also got Nihilego in there. You know what that card does it on?
Please tell me.
If your opponent is at exactly 2 prize cards, you get to copy any attack on your opponent's board, whether it be the active or the bench.
Oh man, that's dope. I wonder what's the coolest thing somebody's gotten to copy off with that card.
I think don't they also have Mimikyu in there too? Yeah, to also copy attacks. Just copy Central over here. You know,
this is super cool
for sure. It's got other than the Pokemon, the supporters are pretty much normal. Of course, you got the new Lily's Determination in there, which is really good. You've also got all the good items, of course, you know, but I see in the tools there, you've got Fighting Fear Belt and Luxurious Cape, all the extra health.
You think those are specifically to enable the Garbotoxin?
Of course, they could be put on Garbotoxin in a pinch, but you could also buff up your Frillish.
Yeah,
180 HP Frillish.
180 HP Frillish.
Who would have thought? And then you can just pick it up with Shopping Center if you wanted.
Yeah, real.
Which is pretty good.
And then just put it on something else.
Yeah, no wonder the Psychic deck got second place. It's just got all the good stuff. Yeah. I like what's going on here.
Super sweet deck building from Jesse Parker.
For sure. And I know I saw his tweets. I think it was yesterday. He after this event, he picked up the Seeker Garbodor from, I think it's from Dragons Exalted. Well, no, the Seeker isn't from Dragons Exalted. The original print is from Dragons Exalted. I don't remember where the gold's from. I think it's like one of the plasma sets.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a plasma set.
But he got the gold one, you know, to add on to his bling he's got going on.
Yeah. The gold vibe of the Psychic deck.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
But yeah, congrats to Jesse for getting second. Good deck.
Super crazy achievement, by the way.
Like, for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
because I remember watching the stream and Andrew Mahoney was talking about how Jesse doesn't really play that much GLC.
Oh, really?
He plays a lot of standard, but he'll play GLC once in a blue moon. You know, I mean, hey, he just spiked the event like that. Good for him.
Good players do good player things.
Exactly. And next we got of course the first place deck. We've got I believe his name is Chris Hill. His Twitter handle is Ghouls TCG. And he played Fighting. Fighting won the GLC
Fighting
event.
won the GLC event.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought?
And I saw earlier today actually, it also won Full Grip's Thursday GLC event.
Really?
Yeah, last week.
Dang, that's crazy.
Like pretty much right after the.
Yeah, right after the.
And it was just the same list.
Oh yeah.
I think they changed like one card. I want to say. I think I'd seen it on Ben Morse's Twitter.
Yeah.
Mr. Morse Makes, for those who don't know. But Adon, there's more than one Mega Evolution card in here.
It's not just Lily's Determination this time.
There's like 6 in here. You got the Lunatone, the Soul Rock, the Marshadow. You've got the Premium Power Pro, the Fighting Gong. That's crazy. He's got more than one.
He's using the new set. What a concept.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought you'd use more than one?
I mean, to be fair, I guess like in like most older formats, like expanded and GLC and everything. I mean, the more sets that are added, sure, there's power creep, but like I mean, it's usually slim pickings. I mean, we did a Black Bolt White Flare set review in that one episode that got corrupted or whatever.
Yeah.
And like the whole time we were like, you can use this in like
Party box, I guess.
Party box, I guess.
Party box mentioned, I guess.
Party box, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Fighting got a huge buff from this set.
And when I first started seeing previews of this set, I immediately was like, oh, Fighting's gonna go crazy. And to be honest, I thought that the power
Premium Power Pro
Premium Powerade was gonna do well. I knew that the Gong was gonna do well, but like, you know what actually flew under my radar?
What
was the Soul Rock and the Lunatone?
Yeah,
Soul Rock and Lunatone kind of busted, bro.
I mean, if we want to talk about the format that shall not be named, Lunatone and Soul Rock are kind of everywhere right now, and even in GLC too.
Yeah. I was surprised to see them. Well, I wouldn't say I was surprised to see them in GLC, but I was surprised to see them in the first place.
Just in general.
GLC list. I was excited. I was surprised to see them this high up.
Boom, already.
Yeah.
Immediately.
But
also the Marshadow. Let's talk about the Marshadow real quick.
Yeah.
Adon, do you even know what that card does?
I sure don't, buddy.
Yeah, so for 2 fighting energy, honestly, I don't remember what the attack name's called, but it does 60 damage. And then if it took a knockout, Marshadow is invincible for a turn.
Oh, so it doesn't get damaged by attacks or effects of attacks, correct?
Yeah, no damage, no effects of attacks, so they can't like Lost Zone Sableye place 12 on them or something. They can't do none of that.
The attack is called a Shadowy Sidekick.
Shadowy Sidekick?
Yeah,
that's actually a really cool name. I like that.
It is a pretty cool name. Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, and reading that attack, I mean, it's good. It's for 2 fighting energy and does 60 damage, and it seems good. But like,
that's not a lot of damage.
No, and it doesn't originally read to me as like, oh man, this is crazy. I need to put this in my fighting GLC.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, who does? But I mean, it obviously worked out for
Chris here. Yeah. I mean, there's a few ways to buff it. You've got the Premium Power Pro, of course, the Muscle Band, and Strong Energy. You got
it bumps up the damage a little bit.
I mean, hey, he plays the Ting Lu from, I believe it's Temporal Forces as well, the one that you discard a stadium and play, and if you do, it does 30 to all of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you can set everything up for a little bit of math later on with Marshadow. You also have the Halucha as well when you play it down with Flying Entry to put 10 damage on 2 bench Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of ways to make their HP lower for Marshadow to just take those random KOs on bench guys with Guzma or Lysander.
I was wondering. I guess that is how you play that Marshadow, right? Like you kind of set up the board to a position where Marshadow can just kind of sweep and then you just kind of put the guy up there and then let him go to town.
I remember when I was watching the Full Grip 3K, one of them, I forget which match it was. It might have been game 1 or 2 in finals. The first 3 or 4 prizes he took off Marshadow alone.
Really?
Yeah, he just kept knockout after knockout.
He just didn't have anything to answer it?
Yeah, Jesse was having a bit of a dead hand in that game, so he just ran away with Marshadow.
That's right, and I mean I can see that totally happening, right? But just if there's no way to like move the Marshadow, or like there's no way to get rid of the effect of the attack or anything, you just stay invincible in the active and just chill, I
Exactly.
guess.
Yeah, you just do your thing. Set
Yeah.
up your bench guys while you're some shadowy kicking them, you know?
Yeah, sneaky side
shadow,
piece kicking or whatever
whatever
it
it's
was,
called.
whatever
Yeah,
it's
some
called.
kind of kick.
Yeah, some kind. And another thing about the Soul Rock and Lunatone that I think people kind of, or I say people undervalue, but I would say I undervalued at the beginning, was is actually the Soul Rock's attack. You have to have Lunatone in play, but for one fighting energy, it's just a 70 damage.
Ew, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean,
Marshadow needs 2 energy to do 60.
that's what I'm saying, brother. And like, I remember, and like 1 for 70 is kind of like the new baseline for just like really good stats.
Yeah,
like I know people talk about like sometimes like the stats are just good enough to run the Pokemon right.
for
And
sure.
70 damage for 1 energy is just super efficient. I
KO
remember
little guys, yeah.
I forget who it was, but I remember at not a very recent major, but it stuck in my head that, and they were on stream too, I believe, that this person was playing Ceruledge,
Yeah.
and he was playing 4 fan rotom in the deck just to put damage on the board. Like it was just a
just to assault land it?
just to assault landing because it was such an efficient attack, like just to get rid of Rosses and like whatever other little guys. And I was like, and I believe it's been a while now, but I was like, it stuck with me because I was like, that guy's so right. 70 damage for one is just so efficient.
It
You
is.
just KO whatever little guys are around.
Exactly. I see he's also got the retaliate or whatever it's called, attacking Lucario. Does like, if they took a knockout, it does like 150 altogether for one.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, he's also got the Okidogi in there. If it has a fighting, or not a fighting, if it has a dark energy attached, it has an extra 100 HP and does an extra 100 damage with its attacks. That's pretty good. I mean, hey, other than that though, I mean, hey, for the most part, bunch of good cards. You've got all your usual GLC supporters you see. I see VIP Pass in there. You don't see that often in GLC.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. He's also got a Silent Lab, which I actually built this fighting list after it got posted, but and I played a few games with it.
Yeah.
An interaction I didn't realize about. You can play Silent Lab down to shut off their, insert bench barrier Pokemon, whether it be Manaphy, Mr. Mime and Psychic, Mr. Mime and Fairy, any of them. You play Silent Lab down to shut off the bench barrier. Ting Lu spread the damage, and then it discards the stadium, of course, which turns on the ability again. But while the stadium's in play, it shuts off the ability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is kind of sick. At least I assume that's how the interaction works. That's how I played it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a really good fighting deck. I mean, he's even got Blood Moon Ursaluna in there. Believe it. I forget the ability name and the attack name, but when you play it down with its ability, you get to attach 2 extra fighting energies to it, and then you can attach return, and its attack does like 100, and then 30 more for each damage counter that's already on them. So if you spread all that damage onto stuff with Tinglu, you just Blood Moon him.
Something I just noticed is also got Reset Stamp in there.
Reset Stamp.
Oh yeah,
that's sick. You don't see that too often in GLC. But yeah, really good fighting deck.
I'm real happy with the way that fighting performed in this
for sure,
and how it's been performing. I mean, fighting had been kind of underrepresented for the most part in GLC, right?
I think that had a lot to do with the fact that you didn't have an ability that said discard a fighting energy, draw 3 cards.
Yeah, real.
Fighting never really has had draw support throughout GLC's lifetime. And of course, before GLC existed, a whole long time ago, we used to have Claydol,
Yeah.
What's considered the best draw support in the game that happens to be fighting type, but not legal in GLC. Hate to see it.
See it. But yeah, it is crazy how much Lunatone Soul Rock did for the fighting archetype in GLC.
Just bumped it up in playability for sure.
Yeah, it's super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're I'm excited to talk more about GLC the next time we get some results in, but
for sure
we'll see how fighting continues to do.
Yeah, congrats to Chris Hill on the win, of course.
All right, moving on to our main topic for today. We're talking about pre-release in Pokemon and really limited in general.
For sure.
So
yeah.
I guess we should start off by talking about what our pre-release experience has been for Mega Evolution.
Yes. So for people who don't know, I'm a tournament organizer for a local store where we live, and hosted my 2 Mega Evolution pre-releases. I sold all the kits I got sent in, which is, we love that. Everybody got to open up the new set.
Super duper fun.
Yeah.
I was only able to attend one of the pre-releases, and I've only done one pre-release for this set, and I think I only did one pre-release for Destined Rivals as well.
Yeah. But yeah, for Mega Evolution, I had some pretty cool pulls. I pulled the illustration rare of the Marshadow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I saw that it got pumped and dumped recently.
yeah.
I think it went up to like 90. Yeah, because it's got Pikachu in the art.
Oh, true. It's like that old Marshadow that's got it in the art.
Yeah, the same artist like did a callback to his old art from
that's so cool.
Cosmic Eclipse. I think they bought out the one in Cosmic Eclipse too.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I think so.
It's sitting right around $40 now.
40 right now?
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
which
that's
is
not
still
bad.
a lot. I mean,
see, before I pulled it, I just thought this is a cool card. I'm gonna hang on to this. I just like the art,
It is really sick looking card.
Yeah, but for this round of pre-releases, we had some pretty cool pre-release decks. I want to say, because they base each of the decks off of whatever promo you pull.
Yeah.
The promos were Inteleon, Alakazam, Lunatone, and Meganium. Yeah, and from seeing the pre-release events and watching them, I saw all the decks were pretty well balanced. I'd say everything kind of counteracted. That's not the word. Interacted. There you go. Everything kind of interacted really well together, I'd say.
Yeah, and I will say I think that's a trend that we've seen just generally speaking in pre-releases. Like this pre-release, I had a lot of fun, no deck really felt. Well, I should say the starter decks. The first 40 cards you get in the pre-release pack, nothing felt too grossly overpowered, and the same was true for the last set, right? Destined Rivals.
Yeah.
Now, in the pre-release that I attended, I got the Inteleon pack. So I got like a 4-3 Inteleon line. I got the Mantikes, and I got the not Mantike. Mantyke's the baby, right?
Yeah, Mantine.
I got 2 Mantines, and I got there was something else in that pack, but whatever.
The Frostmoth line.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the Frostmoth. I did not play that. The
Frostmoth's good though, dude.
No, it is not, dude.
20 to everything. You put the active to sleep.
Like maybe you put the active to sleep.
It puts the active to sleep.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be so real. I must have read like put 20 damage on it. I was like, oh, this card is dookie, dude. I'm not doing this.
Oh, come on, Adon. You didn't even know it. Put them to sleep.
I'm being so for real. I did not know put them to sleep.
I swear it does. Let me see. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, please double check. I can't believe there's no way that I just did not read. I didn't read past the first line of text.
You really did.
No, let me see. For 1 water energy, Chilling Wings. The attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness or resistance for your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep.
Puts them to sleep.
I literally did not read that. I was like, dude, who's playing this in this deck, bro? Who put this in my packs?
Who put this in? Why did they do this?
Who put this in my packs? This is a joke.
There's a basic that used to do this.
Dude, that's so funny, dude. I guess I saw the don't apply weakness and resistance. Well, I did win the pre-release. I went undefeated.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Which doesn't matter.
You could have won better.
I could have won more
efficiently.
Yeah.
Win more.
Yeah, win more.
Yeah.
Well, and so for so I actually took out the 2/2 Frostmoth line in place of. I pulled 1 singular Lunatone out of my packs, and I pulled 1 singular Solrock. I pulled a Fighting Gong.
How
And
many times did you prize Lunatone or Soul Arcadon?
not a single time, buddy.
You lucky son of a gun.
Not a single time. And that's honestly how I won all those games.
You know what happens when I played in my pre-release for Mega Evolution?
Please tell me.
I got the Alakazam kit. They gave me one singular Alakazam. You want to know how many times I prized it?
Do tell. Did you prize it one time?
No.
Did you prize it 2 times?
Guess again.
Did you prize it 3 times?
I prized Alakazam all 3 games. I didn't even attack with it. I attacked with Kadabra more times than Alakazam in my Alakazam deck.
Well, you know what, buddy? You just
What
got
the
to get
heck?
better at the game.
You didn't prize your one Solrock or Lunatone.
Well, you must have been pile shuffling. Don't you know pile shuffling is inefficient? You know, you gotta do it the other way.
I wasn't pile shuffling
You
at
weren't
all.
pile shuffling, buddy.
I was riffle shuffling.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 7 times, like Andrew Mahone says to do.
Yeah, you guys. Well, maybe we got to do the math again, right? Maybe it's 8 times now.
8 times.
Yeah, I know. Well,
that's a lot.
Well, actually, this is a really good segue into the part. What made me think of the idea for the main topic of the podcast is I was there and I was sitting down at the pre-release table and I was playing my games and I was like, this is a lot of fun, but there was just a huge disparity between like my deck and some other people's decks, but it had nothing to do with the way I built my deck. It had nothing to do with the way like any sort of skill based actions, right? Like I'm like, I'm not the best player in the world, but neither were my opponents, and we were all mostly just having fun.
Of course, that's what pre-release is usually for.
Which is what pre-release is usually for. But like, I don't know, like I felt sometimes like I was just like destroying these people, and it was just because like I happened to not prize my Solrock or Lunatone, or because I just happened to pull Solrock, Lunatone, Gong in my packs and like just stuff them into my Inteleon deck or whatever. And so, and the reason that I think I was thinking about that was because I'm, I play other card games. Shockingly.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? I know. And
anything but standard.
Anything, literally, right? But in other card games, when people talk about limited, it's a much more skill-based format, right? And it's much more akin to what we have in our cube drafting format, right? Where
Cube mentioned
one time in
Love
the chat.
To see it.
And like, because drafting in and of itself is a skill, right? When you're drafting in cube draft, the more times you've drafted, the better you get at it, right? You start thinking about interactions like hate drafting, right? Like, I stopped, or taking notice of what cards have been picked in your pack and starting to think about maybe what types your opponents are in or what types your pod is in, right?
Yeah.
It's a skill, and it's kind of like a mini game before you play your actual games, right?
Yeah,
It's always super fun to try and like optimize and get the cards that you need from your pod. And that's something that I think I really miss from pre-release, is that competitive edge of drafting,
for
right?
sure,
because I love limited, and really like in all the other card games, and specifically right now I'll talk about Magic the Gathering, right? I love how I can go to a game store, not having played Magic in like a year. I know the game rules. I can buy into their pre-release, get my packs,
or their draft. Either way.
Yeah. Because they have retro drafts and chaos drafts.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Magic's game system is really optimized for draft.
Yeah.
Right. Since the beginning of Magic, right, draft has always kind of been an idea, right? Or
they keep that in mind when designing the card game.
Yeah, they keep that in mind when designing the card game, especially nowadays. There's the set is a lot of the sets are designed to be draftable, right? And that's something that Pokemon does not have. The sets are not meant to be drafted. You can do like a sealed event with like 6 packs of cards, but it's not going to be.
It's not the same. Yeah, you might not get your Pikachu for your Raichu.
Exactly, right. You might not get the right evolution line, and even if you try to do like what we do in Cube Draft,
mutant evolution
rules, it still sometimes really wouldn't work out, right? I mean,
for sure.
So, and I think so. That's I think what I was missing when I was. That's what I was thinking about while I was pre-releasing. Is, this is fun. I'm having a good time playing games of Pokemon, but that competitive edge is just kind of not there.
For sure. I feel that. Um, just I miss drafting.
Yeah.
Give me more cube draft.
Yeah. And see, you know what? That's probably also what it is. Drafting is so fun.
It is.
Drafting is so fun in any card game, really. And I just wish we got to do it from like an official Pokemon product, right?
Yeah. Something like a draft pack, like
Something
how
like a
Magic
draft
has,
pack.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. I just, and I don't think that's no fault to pre-release. Pre-release is a super casual,
For sure.
right? It's the pricing support even is meant to be that like nobody gets any more packs just for winning,
Yeah.
because they know that inherently if you just pull something busted, you just pull something busted, right?
And you just win.
You just win, which
And
is
nobody can do anything about that.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
just is what it is. But so, and that's the other thing, right? Is that when we do cube draft, I get that the drafting experience that I crave, but there's also something missing from cube draft.
Yeah.
Right? It's like when you go and draft another card game that's like built for draft, you get to like, I think all it is that you get to open the cards and you get to like,
You get to walk away with the cards.
you get to just keep the cardboard. And then don't get me wrong, you get to keep the cardboard in pre-release, but you don't get to draft.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're doing a cube draft, you're like, oh, I get the experience of drafting, but you don't get to keep the cards.
Yeah.
And on the pre-release side, it's, oh, I get to open cards, but I don't get to draft. So I wish there was something that put those two things together.
You
and
just need the middle part of that.
The middle part, and
Yeah.
that's I think that's really what I'm looking for. A Pokemon sanctioned draft environment where we show up to a tournament store, and the tournament organizer has this draft format that would work, right? Because we could just go up to the store and like draft Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good because somebody's gonna pull like Mega Kangaskhan and just play that in like 39 energies.
Yeah, and you're just gonna first pick that and then just have hey, y'all have fun, y'all have fun with your Mantikes and stuff,
Yep. So, but yeah, I mean, I remember seeing whenever Black Bolt and White Flare came out, Japan did like a limited format tournaments for that set. You only play with that set. But of course, and I know from when we had looked at the set list, our RIP the set review, we had looked at the cards and we were like, not everything is that good in black and white. Not gonna lie,
we were like, oh, this is pretty bad. Low-key.
Yeah. So, but I mean, if you think about them as just as their own like sort of like limited format, self-contained, they kind of they work together, I'd say.
Yeah, it was a lot of like, and I noticed that there was a lot of cards that said flip a coin and X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And like, when you're building for constructed, like that's just not good enough. And then most of the time it's not good enough. We got stuff like we got laser. Laser mentioned count number 2. But most of the time it's not good enough. And like a lot of the cards were bad. But when you put it in an environment where a lot of the cards do that,
yeah,
it's super fun, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I just another good example. So trying to get that experience, right? How can we get a draft format for Pokemon that also is like sanctioned by the Pokemon company?
Yeah.
Right? That you go to a game store and you draft Pokemon cards. So I was kind of thinking about it and I was kind of mulling it over, and then I remembered that another card game, Yu-Gi-Oh used to do this thing where they had because Yu-Gi-Oh is another card game that it's not good for draft.
Yeah,
it's just it's bad for draft. Yeah. And famously doesn't have very many alternate formats.
Okay.
But they used to have this thing called like Monsters Beyond or Monster Battle Box or something, and it was like a product that they sold at stores. Like you go pick it up at Walmart, you can go pick it up at Target, and it had like 12 of these packs. And I remember it was designed in such a way that the packs didn't really have like you couldn't get the high rarity stuff. The
Yeah.
cards didn't come in any sort of high rarity, but they were good cards that worked well together, and you would um it was a box that was designed to be drafted with your friends. Like you
Okay.
buy a box and it had like 12 packs. And it was only like $20 or something. I remember.
Okay.
You know what? It even came with a mat, like a little
It came
half
with
mat.
a half
Yeah,
mat
yeah, it was
too.
like a little half mat, like perfect for like
Okay.
your desk or whatever. Yeah, I was. I have a
Okay,
couple.
Konami. I see
And dude,
you.
I know I have a couple of them floating around somewhere. But
That's cool.
but yeah, and you would just get like this box and you would just open it up and like draft with your friends. But the thing that was cool was the set was specifically designed to be drafted.
Mm.
Every card in that set was specifically put in there to be drafted against each other.
Gotcha.
And the really interesting part um that I think made the drafting environment cool good is that they put a special rule. In Yu-Gi-Oh, every monster has a type, right?
Mm-hmm.
And or
Like
yeah.
grass type or fire type.
Yeah, like fire, water, grass, dark, light they have in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
And they put that every monster was every type.
Oh,
And
okay.
every monster that you pull out of these packs, you consider.
Are you telling me they just made Mutant Evolution in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Dude, that's literally what happened. That's literally exactly what happened. So there were like cards that would say, "Oh, if there's this card only works on this type of this type of monster, right?
Yeah.
And it gains like 1,000 attack or whatever."
Right.
And no matter what kind of monsters you had,
it would just work.
It would just work. So you could just draft it if it was good enough.
Ah, okay.
And so that's, I guess, my whole rant about limited and Pokemon and my experience is that I wish we could have something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like a box that you buy from the store, and they could have it at Walmart, and they could even do it where like there's no like full arts, no IRs. You can't pull any of that. You can only pull basic EXs or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you can only pull rares even, right? That would even be cool. But it's a set designed around being drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even with mutant evolution rules, right? They have a lot of good bulky basics that have good attacks, a lot of stage ones that have like good effects, right? Like Abysmal Hand or Curlia.
Yeah.
And then the big old stage twos that just hit hard and are big and do cool stuff like Embor, Fire. It's not called
Inferno
Fire
Fandango.
That in Inferno Fandango.
Inferno Fandango.
Fandango. I was trying to say Fire Dance.
Fire Dance.
That's
you mean
not it.
Rain Dance?
I mean, yeah.
They don't even call it Rain Dance anymore. It's called Super Cold now.
Super cold. Yeah, you're right.
Super cold.
You're right. But you know, and I think that would scratch that itch of like opening packs up and then drafting with
cool
your friends, pulling cool stuff, getting to keep cards.
Yeah.
And like still having that draft experience.
For sure. Now I do remember seeing I for the life of me I can't remember what regional it was, but in between rounds they had interviewed this person and they were talking about they were doing a side event where they were testing a new kind of draft format of some kind. And then I'd seen on Twitter, like right after that, a girl who had done the side event, she posted about it, talking about how it was pretty much just a open packs draft sort of thing. But there wasn't like any special rules from what I remember. It was just kind of that.
Yeah.
But they're testing something. I don't know what, but my main memory from that is watching the stream, seeing the interview, and I'm like, wait, what? And then I went to my group chat and I was like, guys, they're testing draft format. And we all just went crazy to like, wait, what? And I was like, go to the interview. They showed an interview. They're talking about it.
The people crave to draft.
We crave it.
We crave the draft. We need it.
Give us the draft.
And I guess that's what it is, right? I want to draft. I want to draft Pokemon.
We want to draft Pokemon, guys.
But but I don't want to have to drive 6 hours to go meet up with a bunch of my friends to go
at a regional and
do
draft.
a draft. Yeah.
Like my friends and a handful of strangers, you know.
For real. And don't get me wrong, that's super fun.
That is fun. Yes,
I love doing that.
Let me do it at my local game store too.
With Pokemon products. And you know what? I think it's hard to design a set like that if you're not gonna commit to like altering a rule of some kind.
For sure.
Just because of the way the Pokemon game rules are structured, right?
They just don't apply well to draft itself.
Yeah, unless it's like all big basics, and then it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
But
Or you just like say, oh, all these stage 2s, you can just put them into play.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, or like doing it, but still, that'd be like an alternate rule, right?
Yeah, you're still having to alternate the rules in some way.
And I think that, to be honest, Pokemon, the company, I think it might be they might feel weird about like altering the rules for this specific set, right?
Yeah.
Because doing something like that is for like super enfranchised players, right?
For sure.
Like,
I mean, hey, they do pack battles at regionals where you just
True.
play down the dudes.
yeah, that's right. They
You've
do
also
do
got
that.
the Ditto draft thing where you can just like once per game like evolve some dude into anything you want. I mean, but of course there's side events.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah. And I guess, you know, that's kind of to my point, right? The people that are going to regionals and stuff, those are super enfranchised players.
For
and
sure.
They have those side events there to accommodate those people who love Pokemon
and just want to, you know, play some random format and get some prize wall tickets and get something off the prize wall.
yeah.
But yeah. I mean, hey, someday, right? I mean, they're working on something.
They're working
I
on
don't know if they're going to
something.
release it, but you know,
I hope we get a
That'd be cool.
draftable because
some kind of thing.
something. I mean, drafting
Yeah.
is just fun.
For sure.
And just really any I mean, I think we just here on the podcast we just love any alternate format. to
Anything
be
but
honest.
standard, you know.
Anything but standard. And you know, I don't know. Draft is fun. Draft
For
is
sure.
cool.
Shout out to draft. We like draft.
You know what? Shout out to draft. All right. Well, that was our main topic for today, and we're gonna close out the podcast today with our second recurring segment on the channel, which we like to call "To the Top."
To the top.
To the top. Where we pick one card each, and the other, and our co-host has to guess how high has it ever gotten. What is its top limitless posting?
What's the best this card has ever done?
What's the best this card has ever done in a official tournament of the Pokemon card game?
And specifically for this sort of formatting, instead of just like saying, hey, it got 32nd place specifically, we're just going to go with, did it get top 32, top 64, you know, so on and so forth, just to make things easier for us here. So, Adon, we're going to start with you. What's the card that I have to look at here? What crazy card you got?
Okay. So, my card for To the Top is Scizor EX.
Scizor EX.
Specifically, how big of a run do you think Scizor EX has done? Now, for the viewers at home, this is not Baby Scizor, the good one. This is Scizor EX. It's pretty good. This is Scizor EX, the 2-prize 270 HP Pokemon with the important attack is Steel Wing for 2 colorless energy. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks. And then for 2 metal energy, it does Crossbreaker. It does 120 damage. Discard up to 2 metal energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 for each card you discarded this way. So you can discard the 2 metal energies.
Do 240.
Do 240.
Okay. Well, at first glance, I don't think it's for Steel Wing. It can't be. It's got to be Crossbreaker. For sure, which means they're using metal energies. How many decks use metal energies in standard format? I'm pretty sure it's just Goldango, but I mean, I could be wrong. It could be something else.
And for the viewers at home, this is not going to be any specific format. So this is not like currently, right? This is just
anytime
from the time that it got released. How well has it done?
Adon, I'm gonna have to go with. Surely it hasn't gotten top 8. I'm gonna go with a safe top 32. I'm gonna say top 32. You
think it's gotten top 32?
I think it has.
You think somebody in top 32 was cross breaking, buddy?
I think so, to KO those cornerstones or something. I don't know.
Well, my friend, you will be upset to find out it got top 64. Its highest placement is a 52nd finish.
Dang it.
In Monterrey Regional.
Okay.
Piloted by David Veronica.
Well, good for them, I guess. They did some cross breaking and placed higher to regional than I ever have.
Dude, honestly, top 64 for Caesar EX.
That's pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And it was specifically piloted in Goldango.
Who would have
But
thought?
who would have thought? I know, right? But it also has 3 placements for decks in Archaludon.
Oh yeah, I guess you could play it in Archaludon.
Yeah, and specifically, the next highest placement for the Archaludon deck is 56th place.
Oh,
so somebody got top 52, and the other person got 56th place. Not in the same regional.
Oh,
so people were cross breaking multiple
cross breaking
times
in the same event at the same time with two different
decks, dude.
Okay,
it's kind of crazy.
All right. Well, Adon, are you ready for my card?
Yes, I'm ready.
We've got the one, the only Pokeball.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Pokeball. So I guess I forgot we could also do trainers, huh?
Yeah, we sure can.
Pokeball. So this can go all the way back to like Black and White, huh?
I mean, it could go further technically,
well,
but
yeah, yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, I think the oldest Limitless like thing they have, I think, is 2011 or 2012. So, but they just don't have all the lists up. But I mean, some of the lists they do have.
I see
lists at like worlds and stuff.
Well, so the listeners at home could see kind of what I'm up against. Pokeball, if you don't happen to know
what Pokeball does, nobody ever plays that card.
Yeah, which is wow. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who all has played this in a deck. Pokeball is an item card that says flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
If you get tails, just nothing happens.
Nothing. You just play it out of your hand.
You thin your hand.
Hey, wait. Pokeball, nothing happens, bro. Mew v Max. Has anybody gotten it out of their hands for the Genesect draw?
I mean, hey, it's possible.
I mean, I know some people were playing some crazy stuff in Mew just to get stuff out of their hands so they could draw.
I mean, yeah, I think they played Cross Receiver at one point. I think, and Cross Switcher. They played a lot of things.
They played. I remember those days. People.
I mean, hey, that Pokeball is just Cram-O-Matic without the discarding an item from your hand.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's exactly what my mind went to. I mean, people were playing Cram-O-Matic.
I mean, to be sure, Cram-O-Matic's leagues better than Pokeball, but
yeah, we can go officially on record on the podcast saying we think Cram-O-Matic is better than Pokeball.
Yes, for those listening, yeah.
So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Card's pretty bad.
Card is pretty bad, but hey, it looks pretty cool. It's for the people not watching on YouTube. We've got the gold promo one from the Celebrations. I think it's the premium collection thing.
Looks sick. It's very aptly yellow.
For sure.
For Butter. Yeah. And also, if y'all don't know, Butter also collects all the Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Do you happen to own this one, Butter?
I own 2 copies of that technically because I've got it in the Pokeball collection and I've got it in my Celebrations Master set.
Oh, there you go. Just in case. Just in case.
I mean, hey, if I ever need to play it in the deck, I got 2 gold ones I could use.
Real. Okay. So on one hand, the card's bad. But on the other hand, people have had a lot of time to do something with the card.
For sure.
So that leads me to believe that somebody sometime in some format in some regional has done something with Pokeball. Okay, I'm gonna say top 64. I think I'm gonna do a safe top 64. I think somebody's.
Well done.
I think somebody guys got
you weren't far off, but it got top 32.
What?
It got 22nd at Toronto Regionals.
What?
Piloted by Corey Blankenship in his Lugia Archeops deck.
Lugia Archeops.
This was like just before we had rotation go to Scarlet and Violet on.
Oh,
it was like the last bit of Sword and Shield era.
Yeah.
But, like they got the Iron Hands in there, the Fluttermane, they got some Scarvi cards in there.
But why the Pokeball?
I mean, we gotta ask Corey. I don't know. He's got 4 Pokeballs in there, 4 Capturing Aromas, 4 Ultra Balls.
I mean, I guess he was just like
more ways to get Archeops.
If I play 4 of them, 2 of them got a hit.
Now, to be fair, the other two placements for Pokeball are also Lugia Archeops in like the same formats essentially. And then prior to that, just some COVID era placements. You know, that we've got two of the Limitless Online qualifier things. One of them was ADPization for some reason.
Oh, really?
It played one singular Pokeball.
You know what?
And then Toxtricity VMAX.
Toxtricity VMAX.
I don't even remember what this card does.
I'm glad you didn't ask me.
Gmax Riot 160 if your opponent's active as poison. This attack does 80 more damage. 240. I mean, hey, that's not bad.
I'm less surprised that Pokeball got top 32.
They played 3 Pokeballs though. 3.
And I think I'm more surprised that there's that many placements for Pokeball.
That's 5 different placements. But to be fair, I mean that's just in the past about 5 years.
Yeah.
Prior to that, there isn't a Limitless page.
That's crazy.
That's it.
I guess
for Pokeball.
Wow. Oh. Well, this was fun. I mean, we got to talk a little bit about the history of each of these cards, which is cool. What decks they were played in, what regionals. And we're both 0-0, I guess.
Yep, To start off our recurring segments, we're currently 0-0 on the to the top segment. But thank y'all guys for maybe next time. Thank y'all guys for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in to talk about the pre-release format, limited formats, of course. Once again, congrats to those players that got top 4 in the 3K full grip. And thanks for listening to us yap, of course.
Of course. If y'all like these recurring segments or have any ideas for decks that you want to talk about or GLC lists that you want us to look over or maybe spicy cards for To the Top that you think would be cool to quiz our the co-host on, let us know.
Yeah, of course. And I think with that, we can wrap it up. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank y'all for listening.
Stay tuned for the next episode, whenever that may be.
Yeah.
And follow us on our socials. You know, we're just about everywhere. We've got an Instagram, Twitter. We have a TikTok. To be fair, we got that. We got YouTube. You know, all the things. Follow us on all the things.
ABS Pod official.
Yes, that should be the ad on pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's not, we'll post it somewhere.
We'll put a link somewhere, you know. But thank y'all for listening.
Bye.
Bye.